looking at others sometimes, but that won't do. You don't need them. I'm the one who's here for you, who's always going to be here, no matter what. They don't care about you like I do. They don't love you the way I do. You don't have to worry about anything, not with me by your side. I'll take care of you. I'll make sure no one takes you from me. You wouldn't want that, would you? I can see it when you get close to someone else, that look in your eyes, that small flicker of doubt. But don't worry, it's just temporary. I'll remind you of where you belong. You belong with me. No one else can give you the attention, the care, the devotion that I can. You might try to pretend, to act like you want space, like you want independence, but we both know the truth. You're mine, and I'm not letting go. I'll always be here, watching over you, making sure you know that. You won't ever forget who takes care of you. You won't ever forget me. You know, sometimes I wonder if you truly understand how lucky you are. Not many people get someone like me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I am devoted. I'll always be here, and I'll always make sure you're safe, even if you don't see it right away. I want to protect you. Maybe you think you don't need protecting, but that's not true. People can be cruel. They don't care about you the way I do. They'll take advantage of your kindness, your trust. But me, I would never do that. You can always trust me. I've noticed how you look at others sometimes, and it bothers me. I know you don't mean anything by it, but it makes me feel uneasy. You don't need anyone else. Why would you want to? I can give you everything you need. You just have to trust me, to stay with me, and everything will be perfect. I'll take care of you. No one else can do that. They don't understand you the way I do. You should be thankful. I'm the one who's always here, always looking out for you. I'm the one who loves you most, and I'll keep showing it every day. Every little thing I do, it's all for you. I just want you to remember that. You don't have to look anywhere else. You don't need anyone else. You belong with me, and I'll always make sure you know that. You'll never have to worry. You'll never have to doubt. Just stay with me. Let me take care of you. I want you to understand something. There's no escaping this. Not anymore. You might try. You might think you can run or hide, but I'll always find you. I always do. It's not because I want to control you, though. It's because I need you. You belong to me, and no matter how hard you try, you'll always come back. You'll realize that you can't live without me. You'll realize that nothing out there compares to what I give you. I've made it clear, haven't I? How much you mean to me, how much I'll do for you. But I also need you to know the consequences if you try to break free. I can't just let you walk away. I won't. You don't get to walk out of my life, and you don't get to go running to anyone else. You've got me, and that's all you need. Don't think about leaving. Don't think about looking for something better. I promise, there's nothing better than me. Every time you try to push away, every time you doubt me, I'll be right here to remind you why you're here, why you need to be here. I'll remind you of what happens when you forget. I'll remind you that you can't be free without me. It's not a threat. It's a fact. You won't find anyone who loves you like I do. You won't find anyone who will care about you the way I do. So just stop fighting it. Stop pretending you want anything else. You belong here, with me, always. You don't understand how much I've done for you. Do you think anyone else could ever be this invested in you? I've gone to great lengths just to make sure you're safe, happy, and close to me. I've built everything around you, around us. And what do I get in return? I get your love, your loyalty. That's the least lose everything I've given you, everything I've made for you. And if you ever think for a moment that you could get away, that you could leave me or stray, I'll be there to remind you who you belong to. You know I would never let you go. If I have to, I'll make sure you never forget what happens when you take me for granted. But you won't, will you? You know I'd never hurt you. Not like that. But I'll make sure you're never far from my reach. Always close. Always mine. You're not going anywhere. Not now. Not ever. The idea of you with someone else, it makes my blood boil. Don't you dare entertain that thought. You don't need anyone else. I'm all you'll ever need. I'll keep you safe, keep you cared for, but don't mistake that for weakness. I'm doing this because you're mine. I'm not sharing you with anyone. The very thought of someone else trying to take what's mine makes me sick. You're mine, and that's all there is to it. Never forget that. You really don't know how lucky you are. People like you don't get this kind of devotion, this kind of care. I'm always here, always making sure you're safe, that you're happy. And yet, sometimes, you don't even realize how much I give you. You take it for granted, don't you? I don't mind, though. I know you love me. I can feel it when I'm close to you. But sometimes, you need to be reminded. You need to understand just how much I do for you. You think it's just love. No, it's more than that. It's everything. It's the constant reminders of where you belong, of who you belong to. You don't get to wander. You don't get to pretend that you're free to make your own decisions. I'm the one who guides you, the one who shows you what you need. It's not just about me loving you. It's about keeping you close, making sure no one else gets the chance to have you. And you're fine with that. You know you are. Because deep down, you know that I'm the only one who can give you what you need. No one else is going to care for you the way I do. You should be thankful. You should be grateful that I'm here, looking out for you. I won't let anything happen to you. I won't let you get hurt. No one else will protect you like I do. I'll always be the one who takes care of you, the one who makes sure that nothing and no one can come between us. You'll never be alone, not as long as I'm here. And you know that, don't you? You'll always come back to me, because you know no one else is capable of loving you the way I do. You're starting to relax now, aren't you? I can tell. You're safe here with me, just like you always are. I know you've been under a lot of pressure, but you don't have to worry about any of that anymore. You don't need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm here to take care of everything, and you don't need to be afraid of being alone, because you're never going to be alone as long as I'm around. You belong to me, and that means I'll protect you. I'll always make sure you're taken care of. No one else will ever have the power to hurt you like that. I know what's best for you, and I know you feel it too. You don't have to fight anymore. You can rest now. Just let go of all the worries, and let me hold you. I've got you, and I always will. Nothing and no one will take you away from me. Not while you're with me. There's a calm now, isn't there? A peace that settles over us when we're together. You don't have to think about anything else. You don't have to focus on the outside world. Just focus on me. Just focus on the way I make you feel. I can give you everything you need, everything you want. I'll always be here, no matter what. You can fall asleep now, knowing you're safe, knowing you're exactly